Hello and welcome to Planet Power Tarot. This is for the sign of Libra for the month of October 2022. Now I like to start with an oracle card to get a little tempo for the reading. And I also like to start by thanking everyone for stopping by and spending your time with me. I am truly honored. I am new to YouTube, so that you found me is a good start. So let's jump in for Libra and let's get some type of message. Perfect. Happy life. I love it. Live a less guarded life. You know, we are here to enjoy life. That's part of the experience for our soul. And we forget it when we're dealing with challenges and lessons and karma and all that stuff. But we also know that a happy life, a joyful spirit, is a key to manifestation. So I like it. I like the message. And let's see what else we can get for you, Libra. We're going to pull an animal spirit oracle. We have the whale spirit. Trust the great mystery. All right. A happy life and trust the great mystery. So let's go ahead and get a few tarot cards to get some additional messages and some guidance here for the month of October 2022. So all of my cards are prepared prior to filming for the sake of time, but I do like to give them a good little shuffle as we move forward. First card out. Oh my goodness, it's a big one. The Judgment card. Now, I always ring my bell for a divine guidance card, and Archangel Gabriel coming with a message is definitely a divine guidance card. So we'll look at that in a minute. We have the Seven of Swords, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. On this side, we have the Nine of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. Now, let me scooch this down just a tad. Now, we know a few things are going to require some adjustment for everyone, Libra, and you are no exception. And the first thing for you, though, is October 10th when Mercury comes back into Libra. So this can be a very social, very happy time, a very friendly time. So I like it because it speaks to this happy life oracle card, right? So we're on point with that. However, the new moon and partial solar eclipse in Scorpio that is happening October 25th is going to affect you in your first house. This is where this is happening. So there are some things that need to be revisited, and some of those things will be highlighted because what eclipses do is they shine a light on they actually activate our north node and our south node. And we know that the north node is our future, and we know the south node is our past. But your first house is about your identity. It's about your ego, your appearance, your public personality. So I think some of you are going to be, and all of us should be watching our health and our exercise and really taking a little bit more time for self-care. But I think that's going to even be more true for you because you are hosting this in your first house. So let's talk about the Ace of Pentacles. So we know that the Ace of Pentacles is an additional financial opportunity. So it's not revenue stream, it's not your income, it's something above and beyond that. So for some of you, that bodes well. This is an opportunity for you to gain some more money. And some of you probably already saw the King of Pentacles down here and have been working toward that. But we'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. Now we have the Seven of Swords, and I am guessing that this is your strategy. You have been wanting to move or move on in a new job or a new endeavor. Some of you have your own businesses. Some of you are starting a new job. Some of you are moving away from your community, just house and home. And you're not ready to share all of those details yet because it hasn't come to fruition. So that's why this little tiptoeing away, looking over your shoulder energy, I think, is happening because you're just not ready to share it, and that's okay. things aren't quite ready yet, because we see that you're waiting with the Two of Wands, and we see you kind of standing guard in this Nine of Wands activity. But I do like this Judgment card again, and it is a very powerful card. Number one, it is a major arcana. It's part of the great mystery of life, right? Which is what the whale spirit is ushering in. And it brings in the truth. It brings in spiritual awakening. It brings in liberation. It brings in an invitation to ascend higher. And it's a period, where your life is coming to some sort of end. Some portion of your life is coming to an ending. It is for everybody, because that's really what the solar eclipse, or this partial solar eclipse in Scorpio, is going to identify. This is a karmic ending period for us all, which means on the other side of that is a celestial new beginning, right? So I think you know that, and I think you've been working this plan over here, because the Two of Wands represents a plan. You literally have the world in the palm of your hand. And so this is a time that the Judgment card comes in and says, you know what? Your life is about to come to an absolute end in the way that you are living it. And then if you decide to accept this invitation to ascend, you will have this dynamic new beginning. This is your North Node calling you, this new beginning, this celestial and spiritual awakening new beginning. So embrace this higher level of consciousness, Libra. This is a beautiful opportunity not only to begin again, but to release your karma, which is the best part of this card. Okay, next we have the Nine of Wands. And I think this is you just, keeping everything's under control until it is ready to go, until everything is set in stone. And that's not a bad idea. This is a period where we all should be taking a slow and steady pace at things. We should be flexible. We should be patient, and we should proceed, right? But not at a fast clip. We need to slow down and be guided, right, by all of these energetic shifts that we have no control over. And for those of us who do that, we will definitely have a happy life, because you're going to be on the other side of this, and you're going to be in a great position, one of abundance. The King of Pentacles represents prosperity. He is known as King Midas, so whatever he touches turns to gold. And this plan that you're working on is going to allow you some comfort that you haven't received so far. So this new higher level, this embrace of your higher consciousness and moving towards your North Node is going to help you create this life that you could not have imagined. It is all good news if you have the right spirit, if you remain flexible, and if you remain in a joyful, optimistic way, which is what the happy life is about. We're supposed to help the energetic shifts by ushering in and manifesting what we want. And we can do that much easier when we're happy and joyful and optimistic. So if I haven't done so already, I'd like to invite you to please subscribe to my channel. I am new to YouTube, so if you could give me a thumbs up, a comment, and share my channel, I would appreciate it. Okay, we're going to do a little deeper dive here and get some additional energies. So we have the, ooh, beautiful, talk about the North Node, your North Star, the Page of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. Over here we have the Eight of Swords, Six of Swords, and the Fool. Okay, we have a little bit of a contrast here. So let's talk first about this Five of Pentacles. Now the Five of Pentacles really is a mindset. And this mindset is coming from a place of fear. Because new beginnings, right, without a lot of information, which none of us have, right? Because we're kind of moving, our faith into action, so to speak. We are moving and trusting as long as we are in the direction of our destiny, of our fate, that things will turn out for us. But some of us are a little worried, and we're worried about the money. Absolutely. Because what is happening for some of you is a huge transition in your life, meaning some of you are changing jobs, which means there will be a fluctuation in your finances. Some of you are purchasing, something big, like maybe a home, which some of this energy represents. So there is a period of adjustment. But remember, when we embrace this happy life, this faithful optimism, we will get to the other side of this much, much sooner. We have to have faith in ourselves and in our direction, our destiny. Now, the Page of Cups comes in with an offer that's going to please you. And the Star card is, I always say that this is following your North Star, and I kind of interchange it with the North Node. Now, I do realize that the North Node is not a star, but it's just an illustration that you're moving in the right direction. You're being guided. And we know that we have been told since we were young to follow your North Star. That's, your inner soul's journey. And when we do that and we listen to that, we are moving in the right direction. And really, that's what the North Node is. Now, Scorpio coming in and asking us to release something is kind of tying us up and putting us in a different frame of mind. We know that when we leave, we're leaving something behind. And this is causing some anxiety, some fear. It's not operating on a whole level. It's operating on a lower level. And you have to release this. You just do. Because remember, you're going to accept this invitation for a higher level of consciousness, which will bring you closer to your fated direction. And you're ready to go. I know you are. But some of you have been disappointed that this plan hasn't kind of come into fruition yet, right? That there's been this waiting period. But I can tell you, external circumstances for everyone has delayed a lot of plans. Know that you're going to get on the other side of this and that you're going to be in the Fool position, which is beginner's mind. And I love, love, love this card. And let me tell you why. Well, first of all, beginner's mind is just open for an adventure, no preconceived plans. But the Fool is known as the traveler of the tarot. And he only takes with him what he can carry, his little dog, and he's just up for the adventure. He's not even paying attention where he's going, right? That's kind of this traveler of the tarot energy. And we understand that. We can relate to it because those of us who have traveled, who have gone on vacation, that's exactly what we do. We take with us what only we can carry, which is our carry-on or our checked luggage. We leave everything behind, our homes, our jobs, our daily routines, our cars, our normal daily routines. And we go with an open mind and an open heart and excitement to discover a new place. We talk to strangers. We ask them where to go, where to eat, where to stay. We don't do that when we're in our own environment. We're too busy on our little hamster wheel, right? Going around and around and working and, saving and just doing our life. This is an energy we all understand. And this is what the universe is asking for you. This is a beautiful invitation to ascend. You have the Star card, which is a beautiful major arcana card that represents healing and balance, and you are ready to go with your experience and your open mind. Libra, I love this reading for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I would like to wish you all balance, peace, and harmony, and I'll see you soon.